Okay, so let's talk about the style that I have in here. The logo div is actually 408 pixels, and that just comes from the logo actually all being 408 pixels wide. I just guesstimated that the contact info would be 400 pixels, and I can change that later. So this is float left and this is float right. And then we have the slideshow, which we want it to be the full width of its parent element, which is the wrapper. So all we did for that is add a color and we cleared it for both. Then we have the nav tag, and we just want it to be the full width too, and it didn't have to clear because there's no floated items above it, so it just has a background color. And then the aside tag, I think I guesstimated that it was 350, but again, that can change as well. And the new section tag would be 600, and I'll have to adjust that when I add padding and whatnot. And then the footer tag has a clear. So now you just need to take all the colors back out once you have it looking sort of like mine here. So I actually want my wrapper to be the main color for this site because the only other thing that has a background color is the nav. So instead of making all of these this tan color, I'm going to make my wrapper the tan color and take all the tan color out of everything else. So if I look at the color information for this site, the background color, that tan color, is E6D9CA. So I'm going to go to background and type E6D9CA. There we go. So then we just need to add a border. And I can go, where's border? I always forget about this. Okay. So border color, first we'll do a border style. Where is that? We'll leave it at medium, border style set to solid, so it changes all of them. And we can set this to, say, medium, and then we can set it to use our dark brown color, which is 39170C as in cat. So again, we'll type in 39170C. There we go. So all this other stuff doesn't actually need color. We can take it out now and start putting things in here. So I can come in here and I'm going to just add go to the common tab and add an image. So I'll go into images and I'll go to logo and choose whichever logo you want for this because it can change. So I'll just choose that one. And that means I can get rid of all this stuff right here. And contact info, we don't have our contact info yet, so you can just leave that. And our footer tag, for right now, we can do copyright 2014 Morgan Community College Multimedia Program. And again, if we go in here, we can add our little copyright symbol, and there we go. So let's go ahead and take all that color out that we don't need. So we can go to each one of these. So I can go to slideshow. Actually, I'll leave the slideshow color in there for now. The nav is actually going to be that same dark brown. So if I look at that again, it's 39170C. So nav background color 39170C. And there we go. And you can't really see the text in there, but it is in there. And then the aside tag, we can take that all out. So let's get rid of that background color. And we can go ahead and start adding in some padding now. So let's say I wanted to do, actually I want to do some padding. Let's see. Well, we don't want to add padding on the inside because we want it to line up. So probably we'll just do margins for right now. So for right now, margin, we'll just put 5 margin around there, maybe 10. So see how I just eyeball these things? So then for the section, we'll do the same thing. We'll add 10 margins around it, 10 pixel margin around it, and we'll come to the background color and we'll delete that. And then for the actual copyright, we are going to take that color out. And there we go. So the slideshow is going to replace with an actual slideshow. So we're going to leave that garish color. And then we can get rid of this garish color. And now our site is almost actually kind of ready to be built. So from here, we just need to start working on the CSS of adding the background image and adding all of our content.